What's up, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and right now you might be saying, what the hell am I looking at? Well, this is pretty cool. As you know, over the course of 2012, I attended a couple different gaming conventions, and one of the ones that I attended was Too Many Games in right near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, back in, I believe it was it was June. That's right, it was June, because it was very close to E3. That's right. And while I was there, I actually met someone who does custom quilting, and she was there showing off all her game-related quilts, and I was really impressed. I thought, wow, this is a really neat idea. You know, for people who love video games, for people who love the 8-bit style of art, you could really do a really awesome-looking custom quilt. And so I actually grabbed her business card, which incidentally I have here, Quilt Toni, okay? And don't worry, we'll give several plugs for her during the video, but grabbed her business card and shot her an email, and I said, you know, I have a couple ideas of some things that maybe I'd like to put on a quilt. You know, being that the winter's coming, well, back then it was still the summer, but I said, you know, for the winter, I have a couple ideas of things that might be neat ideas for quilts. And so we had a dialogue, and we talked about a couple different things. And eventually we settled on a few designs that I wanted, one or two for myself, and actually I got one for Panda Lee as well. And what you're looking at right now is the result of our collaboration. Basically, I said, I'd like a Mega Man quilt, but I'm not sure what sprites would work, etc. And we actually went online and we're looking at sprites to try to figure out what would be the best option. Now, she makes several different kinds of quilts, several different sizes. I believe this is more the mid-range size. This is not the largest that she does, but she also uses different kinds of materials, and this is the highest quality material that you can get. In fact, as you look, you can see the patterns and things that are in it. It's actually pretty neat. It's a really neat looking quilt. And so what we did is basically we went online and we found this sprite. Remember this guy? The guy made out of bead art? Well, he's been on my wall for over a year, and we went online, found that sprite, and said, would it work for a quilt? And yes, it did. And so what I wanted to do is show off. I got some cool gaming quilts from Toni. Her name's Toni Smith. And they took quite a while to make, I'm not going to lie. So to give everyone an idea, I believe I had first started talking to her in probably July, I want to say. And over the course of several months, she was been working on these designs, because she actually made 3 quilts. Like I said, 2 for me and 1 for Panda Lee. So this was one of the designs that she actually did for me. And just to show you, the other side is actually, she has her logo there, which is neat. And it's black. And it's not a super thick quilt. It's not a comforter. This is just something that in the winter, if it's a little chilly, rather than me blasting the heat, I can, you know, maybe lay on the couch with this quilt over me. Now, I have another one as well, and this one's really neat. This one was a collaborative idea between the two of us, because she had never done this next quilt or this style of quilt before. But I had an idea. It was like she had a picture that was like a concept, and I said, let's do a variation of the concept, and let's see how it turns out. So she actually went and got special materials. She actually put a lot of time and effort into this. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'll actually unfold this quilt and show everyone, because this one is very big. Okay, this is the large size that she makes. Huge. But it came out really nice in my opinion. I think I'll lay it lengthwise. Actually, let me flip it. I'll lay it lengthwise, so that way you can see the whole thing for the purposes of the video. That's right. If you can take a look, and you probably guess you know what it is by now. It's a Tetris quilt, and it's got all the famous Tetris pieces. She even did enough detail so that, as you can see, certain pieces, like the T block, is the same color as the other T block, but down here you have broken ones because lines have broken off, and so some of these pieces are different colors, which is neat. But yeah, she went and got special materials. She got a custom pattern to do this. Hold on. There we go. And it's really neat. It looks like someone's playing Tetris, and it's a really large quilt for, say, a bed, or like I said, if I'm laying on the couch, that would be perfect. So I'm very pleased with with the products that she made for me. Now, she did make a third one. I just want to let everyone know she doesn't only do gaming-related stuff. She also does custom stuff. And Panda Lee, my girlfriend, as you know, loves pandas. So she said, gee, can we do anything with pandas? And we actually went through several different ideas. We actually nixed the idea of a sprite-based panda, and because we couldn't really find any good ones, and we actually went with some panda square designs with realistic-looking pandas on it that she had had the idea for. And actually, what I'll do here, because I unfortunately didn't have the foresight to think of this, but I'll see if I can actually bring up in my email the picture that she sent me of the panda quilt that she made, so that you can have an idea. If you're not interested in gaming, but maybe you want to get a custom-made quilt of something else, she has the ability to do it. Let me see what I can bring up here. Here we go. Alright, I'm bringing them up right now. It's 3 different pictures, so I'm trying to find the one that's the panda. Here it is. Okay, cool. So this, pardon the focus, it's going to be off. This is the quilt that she made for Panda Lee. So as you can see, it was 12 different squares, which is really just 3 different designs repeated. Custom material, purple material, which is Panda Lee's favorite color, with almost a floral bamboo pattern on it. All custom done. And so she can do other stuff besides just gaming if you're interested. So I'm very pleased. She was a very nice person to interact with. Very pleasant experience. Since I did specifically tell her to use better materials than the different grades. Like, she can do a lower grade that's a cheaper quilt. She can do higher grade material that's more expensive. So, I chose the better grade, so my quilts were a little bit more on the expensive side, but her prices can vary very greatly depending on the pattern, how much material she needs for it, etc., etc., the size you want. This is also a big quilt like my Tetris quilt, as opposed to the smaller Mega Man quilt. So I had a great time working with her. I wanted to give her a shout out and show off her products here. Quiltoni, again, is her business. Toni Smith is her name. You can see it at quiltoni.com. On Etsy, she has a site there. Quiltoni.deviantart.com. On Facebook, it's Quiltoni, and also at Quiltoni. On Twitter, and once her email address too, tnitnetny@yahoo.com. So I just wanted to give a shout out. Thank you, Toni, for the quilts. They are awesome. And I really like the quality of your work, and I wanted to give you a shout out. So anyone, if you're looking for a really unique gift coming up, in the next year, keep in mind that she really can't do anything on a rush basis simply because these things take a lot of time to put together. I would for example, I doubt she'd be able to do anything for the holidays at this point, but maybe a neat gift for someone next year, or maybe next Christmas, so that way you give her enough time to make it. You might want to take a look at quiltoni.com and see if she can make something neat for you. So, thanks a lot. Just wanted to show those off, and see you later.